Hello, how are you all doing? Good evening. You just caught me right there. I'm just with my guest here. I'm actually one of #1 fans. So we are chit chatting, and so you caught me right there. But anyway, you're welcome. It is the late night celebrity show. You know the name, right? R for Romanus, O for Omanus, M for Manus, A for. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, you can say that.
I wasn't ready for that. Mine, Cecilia.
Yeah,
Cecilia,
no,
yeah.
my A for.
A for Romanus. Oh,
No.
what?
E. She's lost.
What's going on about?
So you're welcome one more time, ladies and gentlemen. You can join me on WhatsApp. It is 02022222054 is the WhatsApp line. Send a message, and then we are live on Facebook. Go share the link. Tell a friend to tell a friend that I have one diva. Divaliciously, superliciously.
Brofos.
Person may cut deliciously, but
delicious is a word.
Yeah, I've not tasted.
Oh.
But I can say deliciously or.
You can say it's something looks delicious.
But
you don't have to taste it.
You have to taste it.
No, it can look delicious.
The feeling is in the tasting.
The feeling can also be in the looking.
Deliciously. Her name is Cecilia, and if you want the full name, I'll let her mention that so that you know that it is her.
It is me.
Cecilia.
Ano Barnier.
You just saw her there. She's all over the globe, you know, on Aquaba Magic. She's in almost all the top movies. You can name it. You can say, you can see. She just said it's in the scene too. So she's in all of it. And tonight she's my guest. We're talking acting. We're talking the movie industry. We're talking the everything. So you're welcome. We're here till 10 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are live. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Are my cheeks pink?
Why did you put blusher on?
I feel like I'm blushing. I don't know. It's like, you know, you're making me blush. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're doing so well. I mean, congratulations. I hear the day is doing very well. Apart from that, is weighted by
Oh, what can we say? We are working.
Ghana for.
Oh, we are working.
I mean, it's. I heard a lot about it. I heard say you people are on payroll. You are being paid monthly to be present, to just film, and they housed you.
Oh wow, housed?
They didn't house
no,
you.
they're not housing me. I come and go.
You go and come, but then the monthly thing is it's like monthly. No, do you take yours by check or it's in the account?
Oh.
I mean, at a point,
that's what it's about, though, isn't it? It's about the paycheck.
At a point when there was, I mean, the statement that the industry is dying or dead, and then here comes, you know, the day. How was it to you, or how is it to you?
Well, I mean, in terms of Aquaba is, you know, Aquaba Magic is this new channel on DSTV that's come out, and who is just basically doing Ghanaian content, which we're grateful for because it's been a while. It's been a long time. I mean, there's a lot of other channels doing it, but I think they are.
This one is more dedicated.
More dedicated to Ghanaian content. And so yeah, the day I got the day last year. Oh no, was it last year? Earlier this year, sorry. I mean, they did actually. They called me last year, but I wasn't in the country.
Is it a superstars? You're always moving around.
I know. So I was like, no.
You gotta be here.
Yeah. So I was like, oh no. So as you would have it, when I came back, the call came again, and I was like, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So and then.
So no one could play your role.
Oh, I think that role they gave it to somebody, but this one is another role that I was
Well, yes, for us to, you know, you don't want us to know that they waited for you. They're like, this role, they doesn't play.
I wish. The way the industry is, no, I wish.
But I mean, take us through, before industry, before acting, where was Cecilia
Okay, so
Kowechi, Onaina.
Okay, so where was I? So I was in the UK before, and you know, doing the uni and everything else. I was born and bred there. I used to come for. I used to come and I was totally in love with Ghana, and I was like, "Charlie, one day I have to move to Ghana. I have to move to Ghana." Oh, like, yo, I don't know. I was so in love with Ghana. First of all, I'm a sun baby. I need the sun.
Okay.
Now there is too much, but it's hot.
It's hot like the country. The country is hot. The sun is hot.
Yes. So yeah, I always wanted to move, and then finally made the move about, I think it's about 10 years ago now.
So you moved just for acting? Or?
No, like I moved in terms of I wanted to live in Ghana.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, going to school, what were you studying?
I did drama and I did fashion design, and I actually did a degree in surface decorating. So yeah.
This is my first time hearing surface.
All right. Surface decoration is probably maybe prints, doing prints. So like, you know what?
Like tie and dye.
Yeah. So basically, what's you know, Velisco and all those kind of things. It's a whole thing where you have to put the prints together, match it up, make sure it's thing, and then you print it out.
I like that. You put it.
Yeah.
Like a DJ right there.
Right. Yeah. So and I've always been kind of like a drama queen in terms of, you know,
acting.
Yeah. Then I came to Ghana, and obviously, I think I was talking to a friend, and you know, I was narrating a story that had happened, and she was like, "Abba, this thing, I feel like I was there. You know what? You have to go to this audition." And then
that was all.
That was it.
Oh, just like that.
Just like that.
So what happens to surface decorating?
Surface decoration is there. It's in my home. One day, very soon, I'll probably start doing it.
Yeah, because
that's where the the degree is. It is. I mean, in terms of look at how much Velisco and GTP and everybody are doing quite well. So. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the Ghanaian movie industry.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you've always loved coming to live in Ghana, and finally you have done that. You're doing well for yourself. Was that the expectation when you were moving?
No, the expectation, I mean, when I came, I went straight into corporate. Okay. I was working in oil, and so I was working in corporate for a very long time, actually. And I think one of my first things that I did was the aroma rice ad, and you know, after that everybody was like, oh, and it was kind of like nationwide because they had billboards of me everywhere, and my family were like, oh, your face is everywhere. I don't think I like it. I don't think you know, they weren't really too. You know, so it kind of like, and just people around were just like, your face is everywhere, what is this? So I kind of like, you know, stepped back and just went straight more into corporates and everything. And then eventually, you know, the friend that was introduced me, and then I went into it and it was like, this is my passion. This is where it's at.
Now you know what doing corporate?
No.
You know your gas money you have.
I saved enough.
Oh, wow. I mean, oil and gas.
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
Are you getting, like, you know...
I'm not getting oil and gas money with acting. I mean...
So what's keeping you there? Like, it's not about the money, isn't it?
Oh, it's not. I think it's more passion. It's more... when you're at work, you don't feel like you're at work. You know? I think yesterday I was shooting and we finished around 1. And everybody was exhausted, but because everybody's doing it out of passion, out of, you know, it didn't feel like it. It's like, it's a good
but
day.
giving oil away, you know, they get, you know. So will you ever go back?
Back to corporate? The country's hot.
Now more taxes come there.
We could do some more things.
So your first audition, what was your first movie?
The first one was Sadia.
Sadia?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. I think we did Sadia. So
Oh, your first was a big.
yeah.
Are you the blessing there? Like,
You know what? I'm grateful. As I say,
Mm.
I'm really grateful because I was able to meet a lot of really good, focused people, and yeah, and it was a really good role. And it was, I think, with Sadia, it was 100 episodes,
yeah.
and one of the first were TV. Oh, what would you do?
Were you at the meeting with IGP?
I wasn't. I wasn't called. Hey, tell me, I'm like, where's my call, man?
Oh,
no, I wasn't called. No.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think I would
sorry.
have been able to go anywhere.
I think with the aftermath and all the things
but you
going
there?
on. No,
But
I didn't go.
You didn't go. Oh,
I
God,
couldn't,
why?
I couldn't. I was locked up. You know, I was out of.
Coverage area.
Yeah, I was out of the country.
Oh,
I was in Tamale.
that one too is out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was out of Accra, so I couldn't make it.
Oh.
But then I've read a lot about it. I want to ask about your opinion about that.
Well, I don't know. What was it about? Like, what was it for?
With the demands the celebrities were making with regards to having ID cards and all.
ID cards for what? Sorry, I didn't catch up with that whole thing. I just saw it on like Instagram and I was like, okay.
So now, let me put that aside. There was this question put by the COP that who is a celebrity?
Right.
And when Nisha is saying that any popular person is a celebrity, is that true?
I guess you could say every popular person you could probably call a celebrity. I mean, in the States, most popular people, people that have a high following and all that, you could call them celebrities.
Okay.
But there's different grades, I guess.
What are the grades?
there's
who's the grade 1 and who's the grade
gold,
2?
platinum, and what's it? Gold, silver, and
so there's platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. So which one is the platinum?
Oh, I'm not, I mean, without mentioning any names, I don't know. But I think everybody's within their rights. You know, once you're working, once you're out in the public, once you're doing stuff, we just don't give people their flowers here. That's all it is. We need to give, we need to give people their flowers and, appreciate their content, appreciate the fact that this is, even if they're shaking ass on the TV's content.
Yeah, but that's where the confusion is.
Yeah.
Is that what makes you a celebrity? Because that's what you're doing.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So that one will be a bronze category or silver or aluminium.
It's not aluminium. Yeah, well.
So where would that one be? I'm interested in the.
You're interested in knowing? Yeah. Gosh, it's okay. So the whole depends. What if that is all they do?
Okay.
If that's all they do. Okay, that's what I'm saying, that we don't give people their flowers.
Okay, so who are the people who deserve the flowers? Are they the ones at the platinum stage?
All of us deserve. I'll be very listen, I should go for like a political career right here.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm doing good.
Which role would you fit? Minister of tourism. I mean, in oil, so probably energy.
Energy, yeah. I hear that's where the cost is. And now communications, tax.
But what's your take on that?
I feel that a lot of, taxes work in a country where things are established. And I feel like maybe sometimes they go to the US and the UK, they see that, people are being taxed this, people are being taxed that, and they want to bring it here, but there's no real, the systems are not quite set up that way.
Here in Ghana?
Yeah, it needs more nurturing before you can do all this taxing thing.
So you feel that tax, we are not ready for it?
Are we not ready for it? It's a bit high. I mean, I'm looking at some of the calculations that people are making, and I think it's not very clear as well, because I think the confusion is, I saw in I think it's Instagram or one of those, somebody was calculating, so now are we still paying the charge
Yeah.
the charge. So if it's like 10 CDs and then you're sending like 1,000 CDs, and bring it right down, or it's like 500, like is that and the 10 CD or whatever, is that what it is? So I think is people are not clear with it.
I think I read something on that, and they said that's the charge they'll be here. And then the tax is on so in a day, if you make transactions that's up to 100, you're not charged. Every transaction afterwards is charged.
This is good for if I owe you though.
If you owe me,
yeah, man. Because at this point, when you come say, Charlie, my money, I'm like, okay, I'll send you like 50 because you say I can't send.
No, you send us so that when they deduct, you won't get all.
Okay, yeah, so I can send. So if I owe you 200 and I send you 100.
Yeah, the next 100 you send, they deduct.
Not on the same day.
The same day.
So
unless the next day you send an next 100, yeah.
So we'll do that.
So you break it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back to continue the discussion. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm feeling the beat. It's me and Cecilia in the studio. It's the late night celebrity show. You want to add some lines?
I don't know, but I'm trying to add something, but I can't think of nothing, so I'm going to do, hey.
Okay. You know, she's not only an actress, she's also a music star.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Get it down. Let's go.
So I'm here with Cecilia Anobania. She's an actress. You saw her in the day. That's a current actress. So currently, that's what is rolling, right? Yeah. We've been having fun in the studio. Feel like bringing the line back. We're here chilling in the studio. You could see that she took the tea out because, you know, British still there inside, yo.
Yo.
So send me a message on WhatsApp.
And we'll answer it for you. And we're going to answer some questions. Make it real pop. Make it real good. Make it real hot. Make it.
0202222054 is the WhatsApp line. 0202222054. In the course of it, I'm going to open the phone line as well. You can talk to the superstar right here. Let's look at, joining the movie industry in Ghana till now. What would you say are some of the challenges that, you know, that looks like can be changed? And then we'll talk about the one that you think said this one, dear.
This one, dear. I think maybe professionalism sometimes.
There's no professionalism? How would you describe that?
I don't know. I just think that, you know,
feel free.
There needs more cooking.
Okay, so what's the
okay, so example, yes, some more chicken head, some more chicken feet, you know. I think in terms of, you know, if you have like call times are, you know, and we need to it's a matter of kind of like respecting people's time. So if you call a call time and it's like 2 o'clock and then you get there and you're not shooting till like 6.
Yeah.
Hey.
You can't complain too.
You can't complain too, because if you complain about that girl, she be exactly. Then, you know, and all those. So I think a bit of professionalism. I mean, even if you're not ready, I think maybe phone calls. Oh, we're not ready. Maybe come at this time. Yeah. Clear. Okay, fine. We can't always predict.
Yeah.
But you know.
I gotcha.
You got me. Yeah.
One more.
Yeah. What else? And the whole. I think it's very segregated.
Okay.
Right now, there's so many channels. You know, there's. I don't know. A lot of the media houses are doing their own channels, which I feel people might not want to now sign up to all these. Plenty.
Okay.
You know, and maybe like a central hub where we can all, you know. So now, in terms of Aquaba Magic coming, is great that they have a central hub. Everybody can send their, you know, content there. But again, it's always about the money as well. If it's good for the channel or if it's good for the directors, producers, all of that stuff. Always as well, the money doesn't trickle down. It stops at the top.
You know, and then
we, you know,
it keeps draining.
By the time it gets to you, it's like, cha-ching! This little thing, you know, and it's like this. Some of the projects, these are projects that are. The film industry is a profitable business. It's working, and countries like, you know, let's just even go to next door,
Sure.
Nigeria, Kenya. They are showing us that even South Africa, they're showing us that the industry is very profitable.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why it can't work in Ghana. You know
So
what I mean?
that's it. So it can work.
Yeah.
Is it the let's professionalism outside the output in terms of quality, technical?
I think those are part of it, but I think right now I've met some amazing writers. We have it. We have amazing writers. We have amazing cameras, camera people. Maybe the real good cameras or something like that are not here yet, but we can get it. You know, I think they are available.
Yeah.
They're expensive, which again is a problem. So we have the talent. So it's a matter of those people getting those opportunities, because half the time they are the ones that are left behind, and the ones that, so the stories that are not so interesting are the ones that come out. And also the support from people, from our audience. You know, I met somebody who would be like, you know, when you say you're an actress, they're like, oh, I don't watch Ghanaian movies.
Yes. Why Why that?
See this one in my face,
In your
just like that.
Really?
Really?
Like, yo.
Okay.
Did you just say that?
Did you just say that? Like, you know, so that is a bit like disappointing when you meet a Ghanaian, and not even, I mean, I met more Ghanaians from the diaspora that watch more Ghanaian movies than people in Ghana.
Why?
Why? We are
Whose fault is it?
I think there was a stage maybe where there wasn't a lot of good content.
Okay.
So it's pretty much people kind of just went off of it. Yeah. Because, you know, maybe the acting was a bit too exaggerated at times, a bit cringeworthy, a bit, you know, and I think that's because a lot of people weren't seasoned. Now we have some seasoned actors. Amazing.
Very.
So with these projects coming through, the audience needs to be a bit more accepting, a bit more like, okay, you know what, I'm going to spend my money on Ghanaian contents, because these people that you're feeding in the UK and the US, what are they going to do for you? You know, in their country, when something happens, they donate, they help, they do this. So if you put us in the position of supporting us, we will also be able to do that when something happens. But when there's a crisis and now you're looking to people in the limelight and you're like, come and help us, I'm like, challenge me myself.
Nothing different.
You know, myself, I'm looking for credit from you. You know, so it's feed, you know, it's hand in hand. Yeah.
But then, would you say you're getting enough support from the government?
I didn't even involve. You know, it started, I mean, back in Kwame Nkrumah. I believe he sent like people to Europe to be trained.
Yeah.
Good camera people, good, you know. And it's amazing how somebody in this was like 1950 something.
Yeah.
And he was seeing that far.
When I was there, continue.
I was like, you know, and he saw that far. So if somebody back then could see that, listen, we need to train our people, we need to take them here to get trained, why can't the government now see that, yo, this is something that we need to invest in, we need to do? It doesn't necessarily, because obviously people always, when we bring this topic up, everybody always says, oh, but Hollywood is private owned, and but there was some kind of, some acceptance. Yeah. There's a whole street dedicated to putting stars on the floor. That's not a private. That's a government street that they are putting stars on. Do you know what I mean? So it has to be it's support from the people, support from the government, and it just lifts up everything. And by the time you know it, the government will even be making money, because when we are shooting these movies, I don't know if you've now started seeing, a lot of people are starting to put scenery. Yeah. We are seeing Ghana in a whole different light.
That is very true.
Yes. So in a sense, we are selling the country as well. You know, so if films are selling the country, then why not back us so that we can be able to put the country out there?
Especially now that there's Ghana Beyond Return.
Yeah.
You know. Let me go for a quick commercial break. I have the minister. I will be right back. Stay tuned. You're a superstar. Yo, Charlie. Yeah, you still watching the late night celebrity show? Oh, hey, and I'm feeling the show. Oh, hey, if you just tuned in. Oh, you haven't missed much like that, but you have missed a lot because we're actually learning a lot here. We're going all around. You know, we're talking movie, we're talking the industry, we're talking the country, we're talking like everything. But my guest is Cecilia Anobanye. She's an actress. She's dusted.
Acclaim it. Amen.
Hallelujah. Receive it.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I mean, if you just joined us, you've not missed much, but we're still here. You can send us a message on WhatsApp, is 0202222054. Please don't call the line. Some people are calling me video call, and no, I don't know what they want to see. Call us at 0202222054, and we will open the phone line for you to actually call in the show, not the WhatsApp line. Okay. Before we went on the break, we were talking about support and standard of GH. The movie industry. There are movies here in Africa from other African countries where you realize that they put very much emphasis on their culture.
Yeah.
Like one I can say is with regards to weddings. Like most Nigerian movies, you see them, there'll be a full scene with the wedding ceremony, especially the engagement.
Yeah.
You hardly see the white wedding in their movies. But here, one, you won't see the traditional ceremony. The next thing you see is queen. They just paste on photographs on there. That's also white wedding.
Yeah.
But you're talking about Sydney and all. What happens to our culture? Is that also part of the reason why, you know, most of the people are shunning away?
Yeah. Also, I feel like Ghanaians don't want to see their culture as much. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to see it. Or maybe we're not loving it as much. Or maybe you people don't
want to show it to us.
No,
or
definitely. You know what I was saying? That something like that. Let's take when you maybe go on Instagram and there's a picture. Let's say the latest wedding that was in all over social media and whatever. Yeah. If you contact any of those people there, they might not want to do, because you're saying that, yo, I'm trying to do a movie, I'm gonna do a whole engagement scene, you know, can you come in, this event manager, and they'll be like, no, we won't get anything out of it. You know, so that in a sense hinders you from actually doing the full.
But if you have a budget for the movie, I mean.
Oh yeah, like but the budget.
Everybody must chop some.
The budget.
So is it not people trying to be in quotes stingy with budget?
Definitely, filmmakers are stingy in this country.
In Ghana,
yeah, definitely they are. Sorry, but definitely there is some kind of like, I don't want to pay the full money or whatever. But also maybe we can maybe just say, okay, it's for a film. It can be a little bit subsided or something. I remember, like, I was watching films we grew up on. It was like on Netflix or something. And one of the earlier films of, I think it was Freddy Krueger or one of those stuff. And they were like, oh, and we only had 300K to do this movie. It was such a low budget. And I was like, 300K? Like,
300K.
Yes. So for them, that was like the lowest budget, and we were really struggling. And I was like, damn, like, give us 300K. We'll do something.
We'll do 100 movies.
Right? So I think we need to start getting to those kind of budgets. Maybe then there's room for everybody to. But right now, what is the budget really? I mean, I think I've heard like 30K or something, and which is not enough to. Yeah. sometimes couple people prefer a catch us with the baby we mommy.
At
Mama
least.
you. I like hey.
What is the problem? Is it because people don't see this space or this kind of how do I put it? I mean, this thing you're doing as a professional thing, or that is why much emphasis with regards to remuneration is not placed on it?
It's not, and a lot of people also sell themselves quite cheap.
Okay.
You know, this word, the eagerness to be on screen surpasses the talent on screen, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, and you know, somebody can come up to me, I have made this my business, this is something I do, this is a talent, there's an exchange of talent, an exchange of time, exchange of talent, and they'll come and say, oh, I'll give you 10 CDs. And you're like, no.
It doesn't work like that.
Like, but then they'll go to Susie, yeah, in front of Amma. Susie is too European.
Yeah, so it goes to Amma or Becky.
Felicia. Sylvia. So, and Sylvia wants to be on screen. She's probably not seasoned, but because she wants to be on screen, she will take 10 CDs. No, she won't even take 10 CDs. She will take 5.
Yeah, she'll be like the other one.
Because she doesn't even know. They won't even tell her that they offer 10.
Yeah.
You know, they'll offer her 5 and she'll take it.
And then she'll come and do your poll.
Yes. And then this is like a roller coaster and a domino effect where it now knocks over everything, because then the quality of the movie is not that great. Then in terms of the audience don't enjoy it, then they're like, Ghanaian movies, you know. So it's a roller coaster and a kind of like a domino effect type of thing. It goes round and round and round. And so it's a matter of the producers, directors, people on the top.
At the top, regulation.
Yes.
Is there a body like that? Because
Well,
we know there's FIPAG or FIPAG, we know there's SAG, we know like what are the roles of these, you know, institutions? Do they have effect on the industry?
So far, I don't know.
Are you in any of it?
I'm not.
You're
actually.
not in any of them.
I do know a good friend of mine. He's one of. I think he's in one of these actors or something guild. Or
you are not in the Actors Guild. Don't worry. Feel free.
I filled a form.
You didn't follow
I haven't
up.
heard anything up.
Oh, you filled the form.
I think I filled the form.
Did you follow up or?
No, then somebody was going to call me and then they were going to add me to a group and then something, and then I never heard anything again. See what I'm saying about the follow up. And it's not my job to follow it up. Do you understand? It's a job for, and if any such body is gonna come, it's their job to follow it up. It's their job to have us all under one roof.
Yeah.
It's their job to make sure. Again, they're gonna be like, well, it's private, or well, who's doing it, or you see. And if it became a government thing, then it would now become their job to make sure all of these people are within. Because one, every kind of celebrity, you know, is an influencer in some way. Somebody is looking up to somebody in you know, somebody's looking up to you because they want to do comedy. Somebody's looking, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So they need to use that to their benefit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're not.
Because elsewhere, you can't act without an identity of being part of the guild.
Exactly.
But here it's like, you know, I mean, like.
And these are even, you know, we've seen the seasoned actors and we are used to them or whatever. But what about the ones coming in? It gives them direction. It stops a lot of this whole, Mercy said to me, from the tree's going to become frompa. Frompa. Like,
That's a sex for all.
Yes, sex for all. And it will stop all of those kind of things.
You think it can stop it?
Yeah, because if there's a body, there is some type of rules, regulations, there's information, there's, you know, all castings go through them, you know, so it's not
Okay, you can't just, you know, pick randomly.
Yeah, not come to my hotel room and come and do an audition. Yes.
Like I was saying, I'm your boyfriend, seduce me.
Right? Baby. You know? It stops all of that and it regulates it.
Have you had that encounter?
No.
The Frompa?
No. That's what I'm saying. I've met some, I've been very fortunate and I've met some really amazing and focused directors, writers, whatever, that I've never had. And somebody once said to me that I'm quite intimidating.
Oh, really?
I dare you. I dare you to come. So they
won't come. So what will happen if someone tries it?
You know what? I've never pictured myself in that situation, actually. Me. Me abrahuya. Me.
So with that, the Frompa thing, is it still ongoing?
Unfortunately, I haven't spoken to any young actresses coming that have made that reference. I know that I did hear loads of stories, even the whole if you're in a movie, you pay for your own accommodation and you're actually paying to be in the movie. All of that, I've heard those stories, and I'm like, eh?
The auditions, I don't even pay for auditions.
Yeah. So all of these stories, I've heard it, and I don't know whether it's still going on now.
But you're yet to experience it. Or that one,
I wouldn't go for it.
So I mean,
but because it's a profession, it's like going to a job, it's like going to work. So why am I going to? I'm coming to pay. Coming to pay to come and work.
Do you think that? Okay, as to the professionalism, I will be right back to pick your calls. No, I want you to do that one. Do the break.
So
that's your camera.
We will be right back to do your calls. Make sure you call in, and I'll be waiting on you. You're a superstar.
So let me activate the phone line right now. You heard my guest Cecilia say she's waiting for you. 055 565 7278. 055 565 7278. You can call and talk to Cecilia. This one says, good evening, my name is JM from Oyarifa Taiman. Please tell my sister I said she's doing a great job. She should keep it up. And for about people outside Ghana watching Ghanaian movies more than we here, is because of data. And poor system. That is why. Because it's like you mentioned Netflix. Yeah. There's like a pool where all these works are, you know, taken and you can watch. Apart from Iroko and others, I don't know about any platform in Ghana.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All of them. I mean, Farmhouse have one.
Okay, Farmhouse. I think Shirley also.
Yeah, Shirley has one.
But is that for only her movies?
That's only for her movies. You know, that's what I'm saying. So there needs to be some type of a centralized place, like how Netflix is, where we can just pay once
and then you
can
can
watch once. Yeah, and watch all of them.
Know. And this one says, good evening. My name is Nyema from Bole City. I hope I got the name right. I'll say, tell Cecilia I like her outfit.
Oh, thank you, boo.
And I have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Please, your name and where you are calling from.
I'm Patrick JM, the mean I'm friend.
Oh, that's JM, the guy who said data.
Oh, hey, hey, data guy. Oh.
Catch me, Sister Cecilia, say, Jumana or here, because on your Jumapa. Now, send your medical Troy, and on kind who said the entire has say, Sanya money very difficult to mean, say, yes, system in Dimbo. Don't say, Honomo Yama be Bromia, Busumino Mutia, but Ahano, and Prepreho was so tia. It is very difficult for us to say, yeah, in subscribing in terms of data issue. And me personally, be some question because Prince was saying they cannot happy FM. Or see, signature and yes, school dropper for Juma. Yeah, it's professional work. So, and yes, man to me, Uncle Skuna, me baby. Or we know my being cheap, brain, no, dear, she share normally two. Simple, Coban say, Mina, you have my school dropper. Nami Bassani Bayes near, Ombe to me, after Sakunyan, and Mammy Dia, so to me, Abemo, Madame Mosse.
Okay, thank you very much.
So he lost me in the middle of it.
Okay, so he's saying that Prince David was on a sister station at PFM.
Yeah.
And he said that acting is not for dropouts.
Of course.
You should go to school. So he's asking if he's a dropout and he has the desire to act, what happens?
A desire to act or
to be in a movie,
to be in a movie like camera or
no,
just
I mean in the industry. Yes.
To improve your, I don't know if I can do the whole thing in chi. Like,
oh no, it's not free.
like, you will be testing me. Oh. Into, at the end of the day, it's like a craft. Oh yeah, dear, you have to practice. That's what I say. Into, it's just about a matter of, okay, me person me acting. What do I need to do? I know that there are a lot of acting schools and acting seminars that are starting up right now. Maybe take one. Nekoshe, like just once, what they are doing and how they are doing it. Also, I mean, you said that, okay, data is an issue, but YouTube.
Everybody's school.
Everybody's school. You know, I do that. My kids, when they come home with maths homework, I'm like, wait, let's YouTube it. Then we YouTube the maths question.
Let me pick this caller. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Ben. I'm calling from Tema.
Okay, Ben, please go ahead.
I want to appreciate our sister. I'm calling from Tema, sir.
Oh, lower the volume on your TV set so that you...
Yeah. I'm watching the show. I like it so much.
Thank you very much.
I want to appreciate our sister. It's a very good work that she's doing.
Thank you.
So she should continue and do it for her mother Ghana.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the call. Keep enjoying the show. So yes, so that means that, so would you say there should be more, acting institutions so that, I mean, directly there will be a pool to, get the requisite actors and actresses from rather than, throwing it into a pool?
Yeah,
necessarily must I go to school to be an actor?
Some people, it comes very natural to them. But also, acting is not just being on stage. We're forgetting that you have to learn lines. You have to learn a lot of lines.
Say that loudly.
Acting is not just, it's like, and I know the Kumarika, the Kumawood movies, but they still have scripts for those though. It's a lot of dialogue, and if you cannot chew dialogue, it's a problem. And most directors are mentoring a young guy right now, and I sent him to an audition, and he has the passion, he wants to do it and everything else, but he came, and even though because they will send you a script, and when you come, you have to come with your script. Now when you come, you're nervous because now there's a whole bunch of people. It's not an empty room. You are there with like
about 67 people.
Thank you. And now to deliver, he was so nervous, he forgot his lines.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I really believed in him because we had rehearsed, we had, I thought that he was ready. So assessing that, I kind of like just saw that, okay, he's not ready, because you have to understand that doing it in your mirror in your room is it's one different thing. You remember everything. Get in front of that director, that producer, and all the camera people and the
you
makeup.
Go blank, pam.
And they are sitting there, then there's no expression. And it's very off-putting when you see somebody and there's no expression, and you're like, shit, am I doing good?
You don't know whether you're doing it well.
Like, you don't know whether you're doing well or anything like that. So, and the words just go,
It vanishes. So currently, what are you working on now?
So currently I'm working on today. I just, on last week, Saturday, a movie came out called Uncharted Path.
Okay.
It was debuted, premiered, should I say, at the Snap Cinema.
Okay.
And I didn't even know there was a cinema there. Well, so yeah, so it premiered at Snap. It's gonna be hopefully in Silverbird sometime. I mean, they're trying to find some dates or whatever.
Okay.
So that's a really good movie, very political movie. Touches a lot about the LGBT.
Okay.
Yes. So
It's Uncharted.
it's Uncharted. So check that out, guys. It's a really good movie. I really liked the direction of the writer, the director. Again, amazing talents. And this is funny enough. It was written 3 years ago.
Ooh.
And what was written is what
It's
is happening now.
It's a prophetic.
I was like, yo, you did, you drew. You know, so it's really good.
Yeah.
So check it out, guys, when it comes out. It's at Silverbird and Uncharted Path. There's another really amazing movie called Terminus. You're going to see the action side of me. Yes, it's coming hopefully, I think 6th of January we have a date for, 6th of January. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. So
Thank
finally,
you.
your message to your fans, your social media handles.
Oh, you know, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of the support, everybody on my social media. They say, you know, your best supporters are the people who don't know you. So I really appreciate you. I love you so much, everybody, for always supporting me. Listen, if you're interested in acting, also keep the passion going. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. And, you know, go to some auditions. Go to loads of auditions.
Okay, my name is Foster Romanus. Thank you for the calls and messages. And thank you for watching. Next up, it's In Bed with Adrian. Good night and be safe. Bye.